An investigation continues into a Friday fire at Manhattan's Walmart. The Riley County Police Department says the fire appears to have been intentionally set and is being investigated currently as a case of aggravated arson. No injuries were reported. The store was evacuated Friday afternoon as smoke filled the building. The Manhattan Fire Department says a damage estimate wasn't immediately available, but is expected to be considerable due to smoke damage throughout the building. The store remains closed, and a timeline for reopening is unclear. The Auto Care Center was able to reopen over the weekend. Police are asking anyone with information to contact RCPD or Manhattan Riley County Crime Stoppers. Juneteenth was celebrated over the weekend as one of the key attractions was popular disco and funk band Heatwave, who performed Friday at City Park.
Manhattan, Kansas! Somebody say ho! Ho! Say ho! Ho! Now somebody scream!
K-Man caught up with Sonia Baker, one of the organizers of the event, who spoke about some of the notable speakers attending festivities.
We have a young lady from here in Manhattan High School, and she's going to do a piece on being black in America, and she's got a little twist on it, and we're really excited for that.
Activities continued with the annual Unity Walk on Saturday. Mayor Karen McCullough read a proclamation as activities continued on Yuma Street.
We have a young lady from here in Manhattan High School, and she's going to do a piece on being black in America, and she's got a little twist on it, and we're really excited for that.
Just down the road, Saturday was the No Kings Day protest, which happened over the weekend across the U.S. and in Kansas. Indivisible MHK sponsored the protest across the street from City Hall. Locals had their chance to express frustrations at the actions of the federal government, including protester Jason Mead.
And the reason we don't have the National Guard across the street from us right now is because we have a Democratic governor who refuses to deploy the military against their own.
K-Man had spoken to first-time protest attendee Anley Jensen back in April. She's been attending these protests ever since.
And the reason we don't have the National Guard across the street from us right now is because we have a Democratic governor who refuses to deploy the military against their own.
An estimated 1,200 people attended the Manhattan protest. Downtown Manhattan is inching closer to having an established area where patrons can legally consume alcohol outdoors. Tuesday's agenda will see city officials considering an ordinance that establishes the boundary and regulations for a downtown common consumption area. Signage would be installed showing where alcoholic beverages can be consumed. Hours of operation would be daily from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. In other business tomorrow night, the city will host a public hearing and consider issuing industrial revenue bonds and an economic development agreement with Midtown Holdings, LLC for a 5-unit, $800,000 townhome project at 716 Morrow Street. The commission will meet at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in City Hall.
Meta AI is the personal AI to help you with whatever you need. Plus, it meets you where you are. Not only is Meta AI now an app, but it's also on the apps you already know and love: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. Plus the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. It's easy to access wherever you are. So whether you're talking or texting, Meta AI is convenient to use throughout your day. Experience our newest AI that's tailored to you by downloading the Meta AI app. Try the Meta AI app today on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Shopping is hard.
I can never find anything in my size.
I don't even know my size.
I buy my clothes the same place I buy my groceries.
There's a better way. Make it easy with Stitch Fix. Just share your size, style, budget, and done. Your personal stylist sends pieces picked just for you.
That was easy.
Stitch Fix. Online personal styling for everyone. Free shipping and returns. No subscription required. Get started today at StitchFix.com.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. Nick Kurt's solo ninth-inning homer rallied the Athletics to a 3-2 win, finishing off a 3-game sweep of the Royals at Kauffman Stadium. For Kansas City, they've matched their longest losing streak of the year, having dropped 6 straight, all on the homestand.
Brutal, not good enough, unacceptable, whatever terminology you want to use. I mean, something flashed through my mind walking back up. We went through this last year one time too, and we bounced back pretty good and had a nice run. So this season's not over by any means. We have a lot of good baseball in front of us. We just didn't do it this week.
Kansas City will have today off before opening a series against Texas tomorrow evening on News Radio KMAN. Coastal Carolina's unbeaten Jacob Morrison was dominant into the 8th inning, and the Chanticleers won their 25th straight. A 6-2 win over Oregon State at the College World Series. Morrison went 7 2/3 innings. The 6'8" right-hander retiring 16 straight at one point in the contest. Zion Rose's 2-run single gave Louisville its first lead in a 6-run 8th. The Cardinals knocked the Big 12's Arizona out of the College World Series behind an 8-3 decision. J.J. Spaun endured the toughest test in golf on the toughest course in America and in the worst kinds of conditions thanks to the rain. And then he turned the miserable wet Sunday at Oakmont into a finish as memorable as any. The champion, not many expected, delivered 2 shots no one will forget. The first, his driver on a 314-yard 17th hole. He blasted that onto the green for a 2-putt birdie that gave him the lead. Then, needing 2 putts from 65 feet on the 18th to win, he finished his Storybook Open by holding the longest putt all week at Oakmont for a birdie and a 2 over 72. All told on the tournament, he finished 1 under with a 279. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.